panel. Just going to watch and heckle Gamworth. That's it.
What'd you find here there, bud?
Sandwiches.
What you got?
I find the snacks. You follow me, you'll find the snacks.
Most important words on Saturday will be, you are an Ironman. Flying the colors of Ventum, so therefore you're going to smoke the bike course.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'll try to smoke all three. I think if I just go for the bike course, it might be a tough run, but yeah, I'm planning to have a pretty good bike there, and I love courses like this, and nice long climbs like that are my favorite thing to do. So, because I'm getting married next week, and it was the last race I could fit in. It's perfect timing, and I definitely knew I wanted to do one at the end of this season, sometime around October. So there was only a couple options, and the choice was pretty easy.
Oh, we tried to get our COVID test, and they brought the wrong one. So he's gonna come back in a few hours, get her done, hopefully. But here's some pool situation.
10 minutes? 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
20-minute swim. And then, as you can see, there's way more pools floating around. Let's go on a bike ride.
It's gonna be awesome. 30-second pickup, time
One pickup.
Woo!
Finally figured out where to ride for the easy spins on day 4. Well, next time around we'll know what to do.
And we just got back from our stellar 20-minute ride. Such a hard workout, I probably crushed 15 perfect aminos. No, only 5. But that's all we're gonna do today, aside from this next 10-minute run and a quick 20-minute swim. It's gonna be a lovely day.
So Nick's got this new Speedo. He got it from a French country. I think it's a little small. God. She's a little small. We got the cheeks hanging out just a bit. Only Nick Chase would do that. This is going on a Triathlon Butts account. What are you doing?
Just finishing up our swim set, nice and fast, easy.
110 pace?
110
pace for the Ironman. That's what we're doing tomorrow. So we're off the front for sure. Very important to swim as hard as you possibly can, I think.
Until you blow up.
Yep.
What's that little nugget?
It's a little beautiful little container full of perfect aminos.
6 perfect aminos. When are you gonna take those?
On the bike, probably, I don't know, on the first half probably, just when I have a good opportunity. I'll show you how this works.
Yeah, let's see it.
You gotta open it like this, and then that holds, a little piece of tape holds it. You can grab them out of there.
Look at that.
Close it, no big deal.
That's cute. All right, what else are you gonna hide on this beast?
I'm gonna have about 10 gels in a bottle here.
Okay.
The Ventum bottle. I'm gonna have my rear bottle, First Endurance. I'm gonna have the Ventum bottle full of First Endurance EFS Pro.
Fill it up right.
Yeah.
Here?
There, you can refill it during the race, real good, easy, and then it just snaps shut.
Okay.
Perfect. And then probably grab a couple things off the course to refill that. That's about it. Oh, I'm gonna have a couple of, I'll show you the other thing I'm doing. They're called Bear Paws.
Sponsor plug, possibly.
They're little children's treats. Tape 1 or 2 of those right there just to have easy access.
Nice.
Then I got some solid food. I need solid food. I figured that out in my training.
When you
Cody
gonna...
Beals is gonna be mad at me because he's gonna say I shouldn't have had solid food.
I'm gonna do pretty much similar. I've got 1 bottle here, 1 bottle there, more calories, and then another bottle here. All infinite for all 3 bottles. I'll have a little container of Ensure. I will probably have a few gels, and then I got a little perfect amino situation too. We've got to do a PCR test at 3 p.m. so we can get back into Canada on Monday. maybe, if that works out. Then we gotta have lunch. Hopefully in the next 15 minutes we can go do that. Then we gotta check bikes in at what, 4, 5, something? That's it. Bring off. Now we're checking out the old pro briefing or regular briefing, can't tell. And Jackson, how do you feel about this
The run course?
run course?
More like a dipsy doodly son of a gun course.
Look at all those turns and situations.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's gonna be like, you never run straight for more than about
30 meters?
This one looks like about a kilometer, maybe like 2K, 3K.
Yeah.
But the rest is all these really quick turns. And it's 4 laps. Lighting's probably way better now. Look at that sunset.
We had dinner. We basically had dessert and pizza and pasta. Pretty low key. Not like, I don't feel stuffed.
I feel pretty full. I always like to do that. Just cram her in there and let it burn overnight.
I don't like to lose my ab definition at all. So I technically don't eat to that level.
Look at these mountains. I didn't even notice all the mountains here. This is cool. There's like mountains as far as you can see that way.
Look at that. What a shot.
Tomorrow, it's the big day. It's time to step up to the Ironman, see what happens, and just have a good time. I've got my plan for the race. I've got my mental mantra, which is gonna be stay strong, but not too strong, because you gotta do this for 8 hours. So hopefully Nick has a good one too. I guess you're kind of cool and you maybe could deserve a good race here and there, so. Fine then, bad luck to you. Yeah, it'll be fun. Anyways, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be epic. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's supposed to rain, but even if it does, well, that's just the way she goes.
She's gonna rain, because I'm here. And about 9 times out of 10, every time, it'll rain. Hopefully I race and my hair still looks pretty awesome like it is right now. It's pristine. Finished with dreads. I'll be out on course so long.
Well, that's it. Let's go to bed.
Bye. Hey.
What you got there?
Calf cramp. For no reason. First thing in the morning.
Nice.
Trying to get her worked out. It's real tight.
Nick woke up this morning. 4:30 alarm we both had. Reached out to turn my alarm off, and by the time I turned it off, he'd already eaten half his breakfast.
I raced well. I'm happy with how I executed and gave it a good effort. And it's gonna take a few, I think, before I really figure this out. But I'm really happy to be done. Never done something that long in my life. So.
How's the aftermath with the old bike?
It's good. Brakes never rubbed.
What?
Somebody knew how to straighten their brakes and somebody didn't.
I knew how. They weren't rubbing when I started that bastard. Let's listen to what my brakes were doing after the climb. That was just getting right into the old head of mine. Like, every time I heard that bastard go around, and it's like, that's probably 6 watts.
Where are we going today, Mr. Driver?
I forget what it's actually called. Foremaster? Formentor, some beautiful beach. Jeez, why can't people stay in their friggin' lane?
Well, there's some cool. We got the legendary Melanie McQuaid here. She's gonna be in our YouTube video because she's cool. And we're going up this mountain, so we'll see what happens. That'd be freaking nuts. Just carved right out of the rock. Did this long drive to get out to this really cool spot, and 4.5K from where we were going, the road's closed. I guess there's too many people. This is as far as we could get, and now we're just exploring this cool overlook. So cool. This is sweet. This is El Canada. Probably not pronounced that way. Well, I did my first Ironman. It's freaking awesome. Awesomely hard, just as I expected. Pretty okay day. I mean, not super stoked, but also, you know, not exactly totally disappointed either, because I think that's about as good as I could have honestly expected given the prep and end of the year and been racing a lot and everything. So, I mean, swim was good. I swam with Nick. We were in the second group, which is honestly exactly as we expected it. Before the race, we thought there'd be a small group off the front, which there was. They swam 46 and change, and we swam 40, just under 49, I think. So pretty good swim. Bike, super relaxed for the first bit because we let Cam Worth and a few guys just take off. Got to the climb. We had a pack of probably 15 dudes or so. I hit the climb really hard because I knew I was going to be losing a little bit of time on the descent, and I still wanted to be with the group at the bottom. So climbed super hard. Ended up for 30 minutes my power was 321, which is pretty tough for me for a full. It's a long way. So lost some time on the descent, ended up back in the group and kind of just hung with the group as long as I could on the bike. You know, there were some big surges. It got pretty tough, but bike was okay overall. Nick was there with me the most of the time, same group. And then onto the run, just felt actually pretty okay. Like I don't feel like I had some super low points or anything. I really nailed my nutrition all day. My energy levels were good. I just kind of went through highs and lows of like my legs just like wanting to just, you know, the pounding really getting to me and my legs just trying to slow me down. And then had to hit the porta potty a couple times just for, you know, about 30 seconds, but that was no big deal. And really battled. I was in 21st place at one point on the run, and I ended up in 13th in the end of the day. So can't complain. I mean, 8:26, pretty decent time on a super tough course. So, you know, tough race. It was a good first one to see those guys really crush it where I want to be someday. So thanks for all the support, and yeah, let's you know, take some time down and just reassess for next year in a bit.
Another Ironman bites the dust for me. I didn't want to leave this one open-ended. I didn't want to not finish, which is why I ended up blacking out and passed out on the side of the road there. Guys were just getting horny and just riding too hard, and they shouldn't have. I think we rode like 3:20-ish or 3 something for about 30 minutes or so. The boys were getting horny again at probably the 75 to 85 mile mark, just putting in launches of 300 watts, you know, I mean 350, 400 watts, and couldn't cover them. Matches were burnt, and then after a while I was like, this is dumb. So I just couldn't keep up pace. I think I lost probably 5 or 6 minutes in the last, what, 10K or something?
I think it was 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, 3 minutes maybe in the last 20K. Got to the run, first 2 laps were great, 3rd lap was shoddy, and then like nutritionally I was taking in stuff, but the aid stations were like over 3 to 5K apart sometimes. Like the aid stations were so far. That was kind of annoying. And then coming out of this like woodsy, sandy bastard of a section, I like got kind of woozy, a little vertigo, hunched over. Everyone's giving me Coke. Yeah, what do you need? They're super kind. So I was like, I need to sit down for a sec. So I sat down, and I just laid my head back, and all of a sudden I just felt my eyes roll back, and I was getting woke up by some medical gentleman who was luckily like a street away at the other turnaround point. Shivering, they threw me in the back of a van. Didn't have any supplies at all. I don't even know why they existed. And that was my day. I got pulled off at 36.5 kilometers. Still would have probably run 3:10 and would have had a decent day. Shitty positioning overall compared to the winners, of course, because they smashed it. But back to Canada for Jackson's wedding. Tons of booze, tons of poutine, tons of doing nothing. Anyways, that's it.